Hello everyone, thank you for joining today's section on control system. My name is Daniel. This is the last part of the video series where we are illustrating how to configure redundancy in basic process control systems used in process industry. So basically, a redundancy system is control system architecture that improves the availability of the control systems and the reliability of the control system, makes them very robust. So this is the last part of this video series. So in this video, we go through the configuration of the redundancy module themselves. Then we will do PLC code download. Then we will now do the synchronization of the redundancy controllers, the partners. For you to configure the redundancy module, you have to browse the factory talk links network browser, identify the device, right-click on it and select device configuration. I took off that part because I don't want the IP addresses and other information to be displayed. Sorry about that, I apologize. Let's dive into the configuration. So once you open the windows for the redundancy module configuration, you will see the auto synchronization. So you select always. Then the chassis, you select which, depending if it's the rack A or rack B, the chassis A or B that you are configuring at that particular, because there are two modules, one on each of the racks. So now you set up the redundancy module date and time, because both have to synchronize, and they will be pulling information, pulling the date and time from the workstation. So we'll have to set it up and apply workstation time. So once you finish the configuration, the next thing is to download the PLC code to the primary. The secondary automatically gets the program from the primary. So you don't download to the secondary. You don't even try to download the secondary. Even if you do an update and you want to download, you still have to do on the one that is primary at that time. The secondary will automatically get that project file, the code. Okay. So after the download, then you connect the redundancy cable, the fiber optic cable. So Rockwell provides two of these cables for high availability and reliability of the system, making it more robust. Also, when you are downloading on the primary at that initial time, you don't turn on or do not connect the partner. So after the download, then you connect the cable, then you now power up the partner. The one that is primary, which you've downloaded, will be showing prime. Then the secondary will show at the initial time disqualified, DISQ, disqualified. And it's now starting a process of qualifying and getting synchronized. So from the disqualified, you will now see qualifying. So now it's showing qualifying because it's trying to qualify and synchronize with the partner. And again, that happens if there is no error. You see now it has changed to sync, meaning that both are now synchronized. The primary will show prime, that's primary. Then the secondary at that moment will show synchronized, to show you that the both systems are synchronized. So again, the cable, like I mentioned, they are dual cable for higher availability. That's the redundancy cable. So this is a very robust system. Okay. The essence of this illustration is to emphasize on the importance of redundancy in control system architecture. Control system design that involves redundancy improves the system. It optimizes the system to give you a very high availability and reliability of your system. So if you are running on a single node, or you have a poorly designed control system and you want it to be optimized, send me an email or give me a call and look into the existing system and optimize the design, implement it, and your system will be very robust. Also, if you're a system integrator, you have huge workload, you can also reach out to me. I am very much open and available for projects. Reach out to me, I will be part of your team. We'll put hands together and deliver projects so that the timelines of your clients and the requirements of the project will be achieved faster. I'm very much open for either freelancing or to join your team to deliver on projects, I'm very much open. Feel free to reach out to me. Location is not a problem, even if it's remote, even if it's countries, maybe in America, in EU, or any other, in maybe Asia or Australia or any location. I can remotely support your team on projects. We deliver projects fast as possible, remotely. Right from design, documentation, PLC programming, design of the SCADA, reach out to me. Hope you like this video. Thank you very much, and hope to see you on the next one. I remain Daniel. Cheers. Bye-bye.